Hello Flight Sim fans and welcome to the Practically Geek channel. In today's video I'm super excited to be able to show you this first look and small preview of Hobart and Cambridge airports by NZA Simulations. And these airports are super close to each other. In fact, you can see Cambridge Airport just off onto the shoreline over there. And then just on the tip of my wing, you can see Hobart International's runway. So without further ado, let's head down into Cambridge first and see what the team at NZA Simulations have done with these airports. So welcome to Yankee Charlie Bravo Golf, that is Cambridge Airport here in Hobart, Tasmania. And this is the new NZA Simulations scenery which is going to be releasing next Friday alongside the Hobart International Airport scenery, which we're going to have a look at in just a moment. The price for both sceneries is going to be €18.99, but you will get 30% off if you buy both sceneries at a bundle price. So if you buy Cambridge, you will get 30% off Hobart, and that works vice versa. As I mentioned before, this is a first look preview of both of the airports in one video, but I will be doing two separate full in-depth reviews come the release next Friday, so don't miss out on seeing them. So turn the notifications on, and I will be doing my normal airport reviews. But with that being said, I will be packing in some before and after shots in this video just to tease you for what's to come with the release of these stunning new airports by NZA Simulations, who you may recognise from my channel. I have featured their amazing freeware airports before, so I'll link some of those in the description down below so you can have a little watch of them. And if you are a regular viewer to my channel, you'll know that I don't do many preview or early access videos for airports or any series for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'd like to do more in the future just so you guys can see some new airports that are being released. And a massive thank you to the guys at NZA Simulations for sending me this early copy. And with that being said, you can obviously expect some changes, if any, to the release next Friday. So what will you be getting if you purchase this airport? Well, let's take you through some of the key features of Cambridge Airport. The guys at NZA have hand-placed over 6,140 objects, which is absolutely insane. They've added in 118 custom models, 57 custom unique buildings, and you also get, how about this, you get 2 custom paint jobs for the Cessna 172, both in the standard version and the G1000 versions. I'll be taking you through some more features in those in-depth videos I have coming next week after the full release. What I will say though is the guys at NZA Simulations have done a fantastic job with both airports. I've had time in them to do some flights and to explore each one in depth, ready for those videos next week, and it's got some of the most detailed interiors you've seen to date in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I can say that, certainly ones I've looked at, and I'm super excited for you guys to try these out. I also will have a giveaway for both, 2 sets. I'll be giving away 2 sets of both airports. The guys have also given me those to give away, which is absolutely fantastic. And I do want to give you some really nice looking sneak peeks of the interiors in this video. I was going to leave it until next week, but with detail like this, they didn't have to. They really didn't have to, but they did. They didn't have to add these in, but they did, and it looks fantastic. Look at that wood flooring. I hope it's kept to that condition at Cambridge. I hope the cleaning team do a good job and have it that shiny. But you can see the custom static aircraft outside. The detail is just as amazing outside as it is inside, and I'm super excited to show you more. The guys at NZA must know I do like my weathering and rust and, you know, dirty objects inside these sceneries, because just look at the Part Avion fuel. I'm guessing it's a fuel stand of some kind. Possibly it could even be something else. It could be a wash, but it certainly looks like a petrol stand with all the little digits inside there, which you can still see. You can see the non-smoking sign very clearly, and it's little details like this that you'll be able to see in those more in-depth videos next week, as I've probably mentioned quite a few times already. One thing that will really blow you away with these sceneries is the level of custom buildings and just the sheer amount of lovely custom static aircraft. In this scene here, you can see the likes of the Bell 212 helicopters, the AS350 Squirrel helicopters, the red one in the background there. You can see the Part Avion hangar. You can see the Robinson R44s there. The Britain Norman DN2 Islander aircraft as well. It's absolutely stunning. More lovely details include the animated Australian flag there, as you can see blowing in the wind, and for me that's probably one of the better animated flags I've seen in sceneries. I have seen them before included in airports, but this one kind of, I don't know, the frames per second or the animation just looks just smoother than the ones I've seen. You can also see I know the Robinson helicopter there, the fences around the hangars, and the detail in the ground texture and the dirt and the kind of the mossy build up, like the green moss coming through. It just all comes together to make something as beautiful as these sceneries. So we will be moving on to Hobart International Airport now, which is actually only a stone's throw away. And again, this is something that I didn't really want to show in this video, but hey, here you go. Here's the animated bus making its way around the roundabout, and you can see the custom night lighting at this BP petrol station. Looks absolutely insane. Those neon lights, you can see the travel lodge, the subway restaurants, and you know, they didn't have to, but they did. We are now over at Yankee Mike Hotel Bravo, that is Hobart International Airport here in Hobart, Tasmania. And I'm going to be showing you through this NZA Simulations scenery for this airport. As I mentioned before, this airport will release alongside Cambridge Airport, which we've just had a look at. It will be priced at €18.99 and will release next Friday, the 19th of March. Please keep an eye out on my channel. Best thing to do is turn on the notifications bell there, and you will be able to see my more in-depth reviews once the release date has been, possibly on release day or that weekend, but certainly I will be having a more in-depth look at each airport in 2 separate videos. So what are the key features of Hobart International? Well, NZA Simulations have added in more than 8,800 hand-placed objects, which again is stunning. They've added in more than 250 custom assets and 41 unique custom buildings, which again is insane work. I will mention a few more features, but again, you will have to catch my full reviews for the full list. For me, the biggest new addition to Hobart International Airport is the unique landscape and the terraforming that the team have been able to achieve. You can see the control tower on the hilltop there, just past the Ava's car hire and the rest of the car park itself. That hilltop wasn't present in the default scenery, and it's incredible that the team have been able to add it in and make it look, it's so seamless. It's incredible, and you will see some before and after shots throughout this video. Unfortunately, you will have to wait to see the full interior of Hobart International. It's absolutely stunning. I can say that with confidence. It is amazing. I will give you a sneak peek in this video because I'm such a nice person, but you will have to check out my full reviews later next week if you want to see the whole interior, and it is pretty much the whole terminal. And just look at that. It's so good. Again, the this is something that you won't see unless you go exploring with the showcase or, you know, the drone camera, which I'm in now. Certainly if you're doing flights in and out of Hobart or Cambridge, you're never ever going to see these. You won't even know they're there unless you watch this video, of course, and you install the scenery and go exploring. But again, it's just incredible, the detail on offer, the floors, the reflections of the individual posts, their tensor barriers, I think they're called. I think we used to use them in Liverpool Airport, but you know, the detail's incredible. The Virgin the Virgin Australia sign, the Jetstar and the Qantas signs are all really crisp and clear, like the televisions. Those I'm guessing they're self checkouts for printing boarding passes, look very, very detailed. They're really great. And as I said just a moment ago, there is more to see. If you look off into the distance there, that corridor leads into a full departure lounge with restaurants, and the detail doesn't stop there. The new apron ground textures, the stands with the tyre marks on them, the weathering, the dirt, the custom ground objects like these new stairs here that connect to the aircrafts, and the Qantas Link 717 aircraft looks stunning. Absolutely amazing work. And look at all that ground clutter there, all nicely cordoned off there, and everything just looks incredible. The level of detail in these sceneries is fantastic, and I did expect it. The freeware scenery by NZA Simulations was fantastic. This is their first payware offerings for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and even with this early preview that I'm being able to show you guys, I'm gonna recommend that you go and bookmark their page. Their product pages are live now. You can read exactly what's on there and have a good look, and you won't be disappointed if you purchase these. And here is just a small look at that lovely control tower, the new custom model of the control tower at Hobart International, the new landscaped and terraforming hilltop that the team at NZA have been able to achieve. And you'll also see again how close Cambridge is, the Cambridge Airport that we had a look at the start of the video, just off to the right in the background there. And I recommend, if you are going to buy these on release next Friday, that you buy both of them together. As mentioned before, just so you're aware, you do get 30% off the airport if you buy them together. So if you buy Hobart, you will get 30% off Cambridge, and again, if you buy Cambridge, you'll get 30% off Hobart. They're priced in at €18.99. The links for the product pages will be in the description below, so you can check out some of the jargon, the key features, if you're interested in that. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to the Practically Geek channel for more videos just like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon.
Hello, 212, you make a left turn there now.
Hello, 212. Hello, 212, we're ready for approach now, and I request vectors via fuel company approach.